Hello everyone, welcome to War Thunder, and this is Ziggy, playing as the Britons with a Tier 1 reserve craft, which are not the greatest, really. But they're all you get when, you start with shit. Like World of Tanks, you start with shit and work your way up, and it all depends on who's flying. Really are. It all depends on, because I see people go like crazy scores with these shitty planes, which I actually do here pretty well. I go on a little tear, in the chat, talking to some guy because I think this is like his first game, at least with domination. This is domination in some place. I don't really catch it. Can't really confirm anything because it's a low tier map only. It's got one airfield. That's why. So yeah, as you can see, a shit ton of enemy fighters here. I'm just kind of waiting, and now I pick targets. And I go on a nice tear in this game, like a nice little streak of assists and kills. But unfortunately, I do lose all my planes, and I just end up watching a couple of guys duke it out with the last couple of pilots that they got. I'll let you guys watch this and find out, but here I am trying to get this guy, and I get him. Luckily with these things, you can, pull up really fast, and with all the the reserve craft that I know of, all of them have two machine guns, and here I think is where I get the little team kill, because this dude ran into my fire. And for all I know, he could have just crashed himself. Newbie stuff. But either way, I still got a minus like 4,000 silver. But like I said, for all I know, all of them except the Russians have two machine guns with a decent amount of ammo. Here I'm getting shot at, and then the Russians have really high rate of fire machine guns, but they get 4,000 rounds, which is a fucking ass ton. And in these little battles, they usually dominate because they are the most agile out of all the biplanes. They can take turns really fast. And here I'm just kind of switching targets, trying to find somebody closer, easier to hit, and I kill that guy. Like I said, I go on a pretty good tear, except for that accidental team kill. Here I'm starting to get out because I looked on the map on the little radar and I noticed that there's a bunch of enemies coming my way, and I was running out of people to trust. And here I'm getting shot at, doing some poor rolls. No, this isn't my first game, because I believe this is the Tier 1, and you start with reserve. But also, my German line is level 6, so I have quite a bunch of stuff unlocked with them. And I want to say their lineup is about 6 or 7 planes, so it's, it's really hefty long games. And no, I got 6 because I got 4 fighters and I got 4 fighters, an attack, and a bomber. And that guy got a little close to me. But for them, oh wow, I'm surprised I didn't get freaking rammed out of the sky with that. He's gonna. I don't think I catch him though. I think he had speed advantage, and I just gave up. Here I die though. My tail. I lose my tail. Happens a lot to me with these shitty things. And there are guys talking in chat. Guess one of them rammed him. And with these things, it's not really that bad. Like if you're playing with like a tier 8 or 9 and you got ran by a friendly, yeah, it's something to complain about. But these reserves, you don't pay anything for repairs. Worst thing is it's like one less craft you have to fly. But other than that, it's nothing. It's like using your rank 0 freaking tanks or world tanks. They don't cost anything to resupply or repair. So, you just have at it haphazardly. Here I go into a nice dive. I can't remember if I get this guy, but he's a bomber. He's got a little triangle above his head. Japanese bomber, I believe. And these two machine guns, I think you can pair them up or do. No, grab these up, and then I lose altitude in the turn, which is kind of gay, and crashed. Got shot down by an AA. It's kind of funny. Shot down by the thing he's supposed to go after. Pretty good. This game's fucking. Once you get into it, it's freaking hella fun. And once you learn like all the ropes and shit. The only thing that I've yet to conquer really is to land on an aircraft carrier. And for some reason, that's just because they're a pain in the ass. I always end up crashing into them. So if at all costs on a map there's an aircraft carrier, I tend to look for an airfield if possible. Which I think on one map it's not like that, it's just aircraft carriers. I've yet to like try to land. But yeah, and also the airfield to like land and resupply. And mainly repair. Resupply and arcade, you can kind of just do it yourself mid-air. And here I think about going in, but besides too many enemies. I'm gonna go back, and I think I actually land here. And I can't do this. You can do this with these pipelines, because they're nothing. You know, you gotta watch out when landing, because you can actually wreck your position. And go for the cap, and I fly off the runway. So, you know, I'm sitting here and drifting in a plane, using the rudder to steer. Right about here, I decided to come back on because it was safe enough. I think I'm actually, yeah, there you go. See, cap points, 410 experience. And the higher planes you go, the more experience it is, and some of them get different bonuses. Some of them get like 25% more XP, stuff like that, which is good. And now I have a damage fuselage, which makes me this slow to turn. Got holes in my plane, ladies and gentlemen. Holes in my plane. He's still getting shot at. Try to go for this guy. Gonna make it. Overshot. There we go. Can I get him? Can I get him? I think it's Japanese. No. I can't tell. I can't see his name. Nope, it's a Russian. And I don't want to get a dogfight with the Russian. It will trigger me easily held with my plane. And also, when you play, if you get to play like higher tiers, it's not necessarily bad because all lower tiers can outturn higher tiers. So yeah, I shoot this guy down. Nope, I shoot one of these guys down. I know I do. I have to. But all lower tier will outturn or be able to get behind easier higher tier, just because you know, they don't have as powerful engine in here. At least my daily has powerful engine, so they're not going as fast and not making the right turns. And of course by a Russian. And you want to, in a situation like that, you know, just get behind people. Except for a bomber, the bomber does tails, and you want to go from underneath the bomber unless they have a belly turret, which in that case, the best situation when you kill a bomber is coming from underneath but from the front, because then you can attack the belly, which, you know, if you have cannons, which usually higher tiers will have either cannons or the ass ton of machine guns on them, and you'll just wreck a bomber. Which I think, I want to say the Germans, they get cannons rank 3 or 4 when they start getting cannons. And then in the German lineup, you either go with the Italian line, which is kind of like a small little line of fighters that go into bombers, which is fine. I have a MC-202, which is really good for machine guns, decent speed. You know, it's like a little biplane Russian, but a monoplane. And then here I'm just, you know, hit right at the can, and then I blow up. spontaneous engine combustion or some shit. I don't know what I was hit by, but I was hit by the AA, so you know, I didn't get, nobody got killed for that. But yeah, so there's that. And now I'm out of vehicles. So now I'm just kind of, you know, I watch these guys because I want to see what they do. Because even though you're in a lower tier doesn't mean you're a newbie. Like it just means, you know, you're on a new tree line. Like I did here, I want to try the Britons because I want to get a Spitfire. Because the Spitfire is one of the planes that has like an ass ton of machine guns that has like, I want to say one of them has like 12. That's a lot of fucking machine guns for just one plane, and those things scare people up. I usually now whenever I play my Germans, I just go straight for either Spitfires or Hurricanes because I know their armament is ridiculous. They get so much firepower. And with the Germans, usually it's like, you know, you get two, with the low to mid tiers, you get 2 machine guns and 2 cannons. Which isn't bad. It's not bad, but I think eventually the fighters, I want to say the Focke-Wulf, I think, something like that. I want to say it gets 4 cannons. I haven't looked. Here I'm checking, you know, see who's alive, see how many we got versus they got. And those guys ran each other, hilarious. But Dick moved no matter what. But I want to say it's the Focke-Wulf that might have 4 cannons. I know eventually Germans will get 4 cannons in one. I think the plane besides the Spitfire that I'm most scared of is another British, but it's an attacker, and it's the Beaufighter. Because that thing, you can just arm that thing with everything. You can torpedoes, bombs, rockets, cannons, machine gun, it gets everything. And it's just a fucking hassle to deal with. I see those and I turn tail, wait till they don't notice me. And that'll either go for them from the sides, where their gunners can't get me, or underneath, because it only has a top back gunner. Here I'm asking these guys to quickly recap, and I pull a derp, and I'm still typing, and I'm holding my C button to look around. When, you know, I look around with the mouse, because I'm in spectator mode. Derp moment of the video. But anyways, this game, I like it though. Honestly, I'm probably gonna, out of the 10, I'd probably give it 8.5 to 9, just because it's so fun. But there are still like moments of WTF. Like I can unload a whole 120 rounds of 20mm cannon plus 2,000 rounds of machine gun fire into somebody, and they'll still walk away while I get 3 bursted by machine guns and my wings fly off. And I go wingless and I crash into the ground, and it's just like, what the fuck? Where's this magical power when I need it? I mean, I'm pretty good when it comes to avoiding fire. I twist and turn and twirl, and I'm crazy. I just twist and turn until I can get next to friendlies, and even then, they take forever to shoot down people that shoot me. It's annoying as shit. I do it as fast as I can. But usually I stick with it, and the teammates just kind of like pass and go and leave me alone whenever I start getting shot at. But, so yeah, here we're just waiting to lose, because look at this, it's just, they have a cap, all their freaking surface units are on it. There's just no way. There's no way we can win this. It seems impossible. We have, I think, 2 guys flying. This guy's killing his engine to do something.
He's going down.
I think he was thinking of trying to cap it, but then he sees all those ground units, and as long as they're either vehicles or armored cars, you can shoot them with machine guns. But if you get to, I want to say medium tanks, I don't think there's light tanks, but if you get medium tanks or heavy tanks, no way. Never. And also, a known little fact, you can, in fact, shoot light pillboxes with machine guns and kill them. I figured that out just today, and it's a good little note. And here you see they ran out of aircraft, so we won.
We've won! Great work, man!
And I get 5 kills, I believe, and I get a decent amount of experience. But, you can just freeze the screen if you want to look at, like, all the knickknacks that I got or stuff. Because, you know, it's just little knickknacks. so it's nothing really important. But see you next video. Next video.